All right, so we got a bit of a challenge on our hands then for tomorrow.
It's pretty easy.
And now we can take notes of the overpass that's to come, right?
There you go.
Have we seen the veto? Have we seen the veto?
I don't think we might have seen it, but we were busy trash talking
my magic
production.
fingers again. Hang on.
Ooh. Mirage and Dust to you.
Oh, okay.
No
so
really, not a single overpass.
That was a little bit too much magic, Alex.
I got really excited. I don't think I've seen an overpass yet.
Not once.
No, it's true.
There it is.
It's there, but are they actually playing it?
We're not entirely sure as to what is going on in this moment.
Well, guys, I'm tripping out because I swear I didn't see an overpass.
I saw Mirage and Dust too.
I saw Mirage and Cash, but anyway.
So it's time for Mirage. It may not look as you expect, but OG and Furia are
We're going to run with it.
Okay,
yeah, sure.
Nice.
I'm actually not complaining. I was hoping to see some
So
overpass.
DE_Mirage_GE maybe?
I do enjoy how NBK calls on Overpass. So this will be a good game. Plays very proactively on the CT side. But obviously, starting here at T side.
And Alexi's going to probably be keeping him on somewhat of a leash.
Bomb outside B.
Yeah.
Likely going to end at that bomb site.
One guy we know doesn't play on the leash is Art, and he's currently the only player from Furia over towards the bomb site. And in a twist move, he's actually fallen back. Not what you'd expect.
I fucking love Overpass. I think it's my favorite map right now.
It has really grown on me over the years, for sure.
I really like. It's gotten to the point where I'm so excited when I get it in a map.
There's really so many things you can do on the map as far as boosts, cool smokes, nades,
different fakes.
Even the executes, like seeing the way Astralis locked Liquid out on their B takes. It got to the point where it was like, this is just you can't.
This is not fair.
Every rock is turned, you know.
There's even a train that blocks your nades. If you're into
Look,
that kind
there
of
it goes. It just passed by, actually.
Oof, Mantu's got a big opening frag. I'm not sure if he can hold this now. Who is it? It's all on to Keserato. He's flashed and fragged. But actually, Gary, scary Gary. Woo!
Oh, he stays for the fight. What a god.
Damn.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
He just stays in the fight. Every bullet goes, and he sticks around.
A manager.
It's a shame he didn't have clocks, yeah. Would have been the whole trifecta.
Blocks.
Hot damn. Gary's had some significant rounds here and there, especially in pistol rounds. Setting the tone.
Full eco. Hoping for a bomb plant.
Ooh, the 5 FAMAS buy.
Ooh.
I haven't seen that in a minute.
And look at the util they got on
It's
that
kind of
as well.
satisfying, too, in like a weird way. Just saying.
Lines up nicely.
Alex has broken his bifocals, who have just landed all over the ground.
Seeing anything there, Alex?
Yeah, I'm just working this.
All the way to the very back of the couch. Sorry about that, everyone.
Some digging
that's a
being done.
really loud clank of the microphone. And you
Make
can
sure you
all
just
think that to
Drag
Alex
that mic
Richardson.
all over the ground.
Well, I figured
step
they'd mute
on it a
me.
couple
I'm sorry. I made it clear I was committing.
Well, speaking of committing,
Yeah, they are. Straight into the site. And actually, it doesn't seem like Keserato is having any issues, the FAMAS is.
They get the bomb down. That's a huge win.
What?
that is big.
It
yeah.
is. Damn, they got it just in time.
Real
Videos are on his way.
sneaky beaky, you know?
Slimy, as one could say.
Slimy.
So they had no util. So Phil, me and I was kind of faffing around with the couch. How did they just manage to get a bomb planet like that?
They kind of
Long.
licked it.
Long.
Yeah. Did run on the left side of long, so you can't hear
overwhelmed
footsteps.
Keserato on bank and then plant.
So this is interesting because obviously the FAMAS was buffed. They bought 5 of them on a full eco, so they have 4 remaining.
Yeah.
It's like a heavy FAMAS buy. Is this going to be something we're going to see a lot more in 2020? Obviously, yet to be seen, but FAMAS appears to be a viable gun on full gun rounds.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
So
got a
I think
breath of fresh air with the
I think
FAMAS.
SMGs are about to take a bit of a hit in terms of how much they're used
Because
on,
of the
on
Galil
CT
and the
sides.
FAMAS? Oh,
Well,
CT.
yeah, I think for Ts, it's more likely that you get a full saving CT side, right?
Sure.
Than a T side. So I could see FAMAS is kind of killing the MP9 or the UMP in a lot of instances.
Speaking of killing, it's going to be Art.
This is a
that
very
dies
weird
first.
default. The bomb is rushing up long A. 2 people only on that side of the map. The 3 people at B are finally rolling out.
And
But
Wide
look at the
open.
A side.
Dude. Wide open.
No, this is interesting.
Yuri's actually the A defender, and he's holding underpass.
yeah, that frag that Valde got in short
It was-
water
Yeah.
definitely pulled a rotate.
That's kind of weird because Art obviously started pistol round over towards A aggressively. Now, obviously, different place of the map, but Furia didn't really make any sort of adaptations to their setup
They're
off
already
the back of it.
all over it,
Look how
man.
far he
He's
is
got the
in
bomb,
bank.
though. Ooh, that could have got so awkward.
Gee, I don't think he realized.
No.
Definitely did not.
Montu. Oh.
That helps things, too.
But yeah, this is just a duck and weave from FURIA. They have to get out.
That worked out so well for it. So is that a call, do you think? Because it was such a late rotate from the 3.
It feels like just
But
like
the bomb was already on its way towards long.
It feels just like a happy accident,
Happy
right?
accident?
Yeah.
I almost feel like there's some kind of read that Alexi or Nathan has, and that when FURIA is stressed behind long A is open, so they're running up long A. Because they even ran up long A on the previous eco, and no one was watching it.
Do you think it's a case of they know Art might play aggressively? If he's going to play aggressively, it's going to be around Fountain area. If they don't run into anything there, they leg it. Yeah. And especially with Art dying over towards B now.
It definitely seemed like a read.
It did. It felt too good to be true.
Mm-hmm. It seemed like they saw the molly deep at Fountain, and they got the frag out of connector, and they pieced that together, and they realized A is very weak.
I mean, that must be such a satisfying feeling when you get that call and it feels, and the round finishes like that. You just walk into the site, nothing you can do. As long as Man2 doesn't push down bank with the bomb, you've got a round.
Yeah.
I'm trying to scramble my brain here, but can anyone recall what position Henny usually plays on this map for FURIA?
God, yeah, you're asking too much of me.
A side, maybe?
Yeah,
excuse me.
He would definitely. Yeah, he plays 8.
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking about. If he's the tandem with Art in the scenario, and now they obviously don't have Henny. Maybe Gary doesn't necessarily feel super comfortable about playing towards A, so they're slotting things around. Maybe that makes it a bit awkward.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be a collapse into.
Is there going to be a flash over?
Gary was ready.
He was
ready for that flash.
And it never came.
And it never happened.
The fading smoke battles are so pivotal.
They
I feel like if you're bad at those fading smoke battles right now in the meta, you're just in such a bad spot.
Or that happens to you.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's some teams that are just so much better at it.
Yeah.
Oh, knife out for Alexi B, but Falder will trade, so that should still be around for OG. Going to see Vinny actually try and play around the smoke. If he gets the timing, now they know exactly where he is.
Oh,
not bad. Damn, good
little
catch.
jiggles.
And another one to NBK.
Bomb.
He's played that so well. He can tap away. He's bummed.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yow.
You had hope alive there for Alex. I could feel it in your voice.
Sorry?
You started to believe.
I was starting to believe.
You guys ever get the money at the ATM in CT spawn?
No.
Yeah, you shoot. Do you have to shoot a certain part of it? Because I've seen it happen. But
is that a thing?
Yeah.
For
on
real?
the left by bank.
Sean only picks up the important things from Reddit.
I could tell.
Mm-hmm.
He is the mailman.
Wait, so this was not an original find by you, Sean?
Actually, I think RYX showed me this a long time ago.
Oh.
Yeah. But it was on Reddit as well.
So he's getting that money out to buy things.
Indeed.
That would actually would have been a hilarious feature. You get like $200 every round if you just shot the ATM.
That would not have been hilarious at all, actually.
Oh, that's not the Molotov you want to see out of your teammates?
Hmm.
Is that with a bit of an oopsie?
That's when, you're on this international team, you don't speak very good English, you want to tell Valdi not to push,
but instead
you just molly in front
they
of
say
him.
actions speak louder than words, Sean, so...
That they do.
You're going to not push now.
Stop.
Valdi.
Stand still.
We're going B.
Pump the brakes.
This is a satisfying way for the round to conclude. They know that they have got full access to the site. Very little chance for any impact here from the 4 of FURIA, but it looks like they're sticking around. They're hoping to catch like a couple of exits, I guess.
Yeah, it might be.
Like, what are they all doing? What are they up
I think
to?
for Yuri, he kind of needs to get close if he wants to do anything with this Mac 10, though.
Yeah, here they go. They went for some like late round aggression. But
Dive
it's not
in,
going
Yuri.
to get them much. There you go. That's one rifle forced out of the hands of OG. They'll be happy with that. Not going to be retrievable. Maybe they can go back, double back.
Oh.
Not quite, not willing to do so. So there we go. 3-2. FURIA, what's the cash situation? We got by. We got summon. More FAMAS. We spoke to Vinny. He said he was believing in that FAMAS.
Henry on the cameras now.
Nice, Henry. Nice. He's
Really-
doing his best interpretive dance.
He's really getting all the shots.
Hitting them all.
100% accuracy.
There's a shot to be had there, too.
So we're going to go double a fast underpass with the bomb. That's my kind of play. Quick, to the point.
I feel really claustrophobic whenever I go underpass as a T.
Oh,
I love it as a
they're
CT.
gonna nade the door. Nade the door. Nade the door. Oh, it's opened and a frag. So smooth.
Damn. Initially, this was planning to go A very quickly, and you can see now this player at A defaulting is just rushing towards long A.
Why?
Oh, Gary.
Why did Gary want to do that?
I think he was operating under the assumption he was on his own, and now their patience is working out wonderfully. The wallbang actually did a good amount of damage. Just so not Lexi gobbling that one up.
Well, good looks here from OG though so far.
Yeah, it's true.
Maintaining the trend.
The swap works out. Issa's AWP now connects. It's his second frag, and they start their pincer maneuver. K-Sarai's got to do a lot. They've already got the molly, but that's bomb, and that's nearly a second. Soften him up for Yuri. This could be it, man. I'm feeling it. Ooh, never mind. Triple kill.
There was a world where you got that second kill though.
Yeah.
That's really actually pretty unfortunate for Kisarada because he nails the. There was 2 full HP members on OG, and he ran into both of them.
One after the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was by design from OG because they passed the op to Issa, played
Sent him
back.
in last.
Yeah, it actually worked out. If they didn't do that, the whole round falls to pieces.
And Issa got 3 off the back, holding the back. Yeah, it's
Bogdan's
perfect.
law.
Bogdan's bloody law. And then someone will tweet saying, actually, Bogdan's law is only applicable in the versus one circumstance.
Well, you see, actually, if you look up the square root of 3.14...
let me tell you about clips,
Please
magazines,
find
and bullets.
Oh, that's the one.
Oh.
I love telling the casters about the clips, magazines, and bullets. Wow, guys.
Actually, the clips are for pistols within the millimeter range of 9 point...
Well, actually, you see, magazines are made for weapons, and clips are for hair.
But anyway, I don't know whoever said that.
Vinny and Yuri, however, gonna have a good shot at this one. I'm feeling it. No, change my mind.
Wibbly wobbly.
Bibbity bobbity.
And away we go.
Long is so long that when you're I hadn't finished, guys.
Sorry, I just looked at Henry, had that shit-eating smirk. You know how it is.
Like I can't think of another vast open space aside from Dust 2.
So to say his name.
He was trying to tell a story. Will you let the guy talk?
I was just
He's
thinking
so rude.
that like Overpass as a map has got so much open space that it's one of the few maps where you can't man everything.
Long
Or at
is
least-
pretty long.
Like it's so wide, it's so long. One man can't already hold it. He just has to sit in the toilet. So you 2-man stack it. You're weak somewhere else. I don't know. I like the map.
I feel like some of the like one other massive area is on a map that doesn't really get in rotation anymore, but Cobble, like old mid.
Yeah.
That's just of such a vast majority of space that you can't really control at any given point, really.
That's true.
But what you mentioned about long is like the inherent problem on CT side Overpass is typically 2 people play the A site, and if you split up 1-1, they're not very strong.
Right.
Obviously, you can't hold long A with 1 player, and you can't hold the toilets area with 1 player either.
So what's like a typical lean? You have like one long side toilets, one long, and then
yeah, or you play aggressive early, like the rain first style, and then you back off, and then the rotate comes in late, which is why you see teams do super slow defaults on Overpass sometimes, just because waiting makes 3 people play A. You don't even need to do anything most of the time on Overpass. You just need to wait, because eventually if they play double short, they have to be scared of long. If they play double long, they have to be scared of short.
Right.
And a 3rd player will go towards A.
And then you've got your man advantage without doing anything.
It's one of the few maps where that's a thing.
This is what I was thinking. So thank you, Sean, for making my absolute galaxy brain statement.
I really think you could just take
really
over
did kind
Henry's.
of bend a few pretzels there to kind of make it all fit, and ultimately people still eat pretzels, so.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, they do indeed, Trace. I don't think they're going out of style anytime soon.
I don't think so either. Speaking of going out of style, not something that OG plans to do, is it, Alex?
That's not the case for round 8, that's for sure. Because the boost coming in from the FURIA boys could be really working out for them, but it doesn't seem like Bowder's too interested. He actually manages to draw the fire perfectly. They know where 2 of the 3 remaining players are, so this is no longer a puzzle that's all too complex. They're just going to run at the site, not going to really let go of W. Alexi will clear because they know there's 1 that they can't account for. Now they've found him, so nades and smokes and bombs are going to be planted on the site. All good, and pretty much an unlosable round now for OG.
Yeah, they're just out mid-gaming Furia at every turn right now. Like, the second they saw that stack, it was just, we're immediately rolling towards A, and you're locked out of the site. And now we're sitting at 6-2, and the only reason why they have 2 rounds is because Gary got a 3K on pistol.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
I'm trying to think, like, how many rounds have Furia had an
Gary.
opener? Have they had one yet?
Opening frags?
Yeah. Like, outside of, like, you know, oh, yeah, we traded. Like, that kind of thing. Because that's always going to favor the T's.
Dude, look how much hair is on me right now, Ben, from these gloves.
Damn.
This is insane.
I feel like you've had a cat
That
on
is, yeah, that's pretty nuts.
These gloves shed. I mean, they're not gloves, they're real, but
you. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
these real.
These
It's like you
real
just had a
werewolf
puppy
claws.
in your lap almost, you know? Puppies in the lap. Alex, wasn't that a rhyme you wrote once?
Puppies in the rep. Is that what you said?
In the lap.
In the lap.
Yeah. Saying
That
like
makes-
he had,
oh, that makes
he had
so
like
much
a
more
dog
sense.
in his lap, you know, he's got hair all over himself. No, there's people out there that use the sticky paper roller to get the hair off.
Dude,
of you.
I spent a good 12 months of my life
Fighting
swearing by that.
pet dander.
Yeah.
You do love that.
Cat hair on everything I bloody owned.
Stick-
Every single
you know,
item of
and if
clothing.
it's black clothing, you're pretty much done.
Yeah, and that's all I wear, so it's been it was a real nightmare for me.
So actually, worst case Ontario.
Okay, so the OG call here. They're going to be throwing in a bit of initial utility, see if they can draw the CTs, and all those nades worked out nicely, softened up for the M4s, and NBK first man out. They get the spot, but not gone down, and so now reactionary smokes. They're going to play around them. Vinny, oh, perfect from him. He can play around the smoke as well now already with 1 frag to his name, and Keserato didn't see him, and Valda's come behind both of them. That is a problem. 2v2, bombs loose, so now all kind of onto Yuri until the rotate from Art gets set up. Looks like he's already holding the line. Mantu's going to be hunting for him. Oh, damn. Little bit of a slap for MBK. He was already softened up by the earlier nades, and now this one does look like Mantu forced to clutch. He's been doing it time and time again here in Cali. Maybe he does it again.
And again.
He can definitely get the
Here we
one-on-ones
go.
right now.
Oh, he's got the perfect set. He's in the right place, and hits the
legs
bloody
him.
shot. Yuri's close, though. He may not be ready for this. Mantu expecting the barrels, gets the info. Oh, he thought he had the shot.
Ooh,
Oh.
he didn't shoot.
He probably did too. That's the thing.
Quick switched.
Like it looked pretty close. Like if he would have pulled the trigger on that one, that would have been nice.
Yeah. You can see the plan. Quick switch to your deagle after the first no-scope, but
Yep. But sometimes it's just not the way it goes.
didn't have the synchronicity. I love a double AWP on Overpass. It's the most... You do feel the upgrade. I feel like that's when I feel like I've leveled up the most. I feel the double AWP upgrade immediately on Overpass. Just go frag.
The double up on Overpass is incredibly strong.
It
That was
just
something,
feels-
I think Cloud9 made that really popular when they did it at the major that they won.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously teams were doing it before that, but Automatic had so much success with the double up towards the B side.
Which, now you say it, just seems kind of impossible. Like, how on earth are you on the B site? How is Automatic dominating with an AWP on the B side?
Yeah, he would just kind of play it by the pillar. And
Just going left,
Yeah.
right, left, right. Getting
Dancing
2 or
around.
3.
I mean, Guardian's done it a few times
Yeah,
as
we've seen
well.
those clips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
ridiculous.
think Fallen's blown Alex's mind over there.
Yeah.
Tyler used to do the same thing over on the A site around the truck.
Ooh,
Just be
boy.
dancing all day.
Art's about to get the most ridiculous ace. Watch this. 1. No, Keserato ruined it. Chance for a second, though. Not going to hit the flick. Keserato's keeping this site safe, though. And Art's flank. This is kind of getting a bit awkward for OG. Like, what are you going to do?
That is a sketchy smoke.
Eeeeee, Lexi.
All right, 2v1
Valdemar.
Balda. It's got 40 seconds. Oh,
Damn.
that does lower his chances of winning.
Where's your head at?
Where's your head at? Where's your head at?
So finally putting some economic pressure here on OG.
Do we think Fury needs to win out to have a decent chance? It seems like the Betway odds are...
What's that, on this map right now?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think OG CT side is going to have as much cohesion.
Do it, yeah.
As much
other
depth.
si- yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that they're going to be terrible, but
Well, that's kind of what you said.
they're
but-
going to have holes in their game. There's a chance Furia finds them.
You know who else likes holes, Sean?
Shia LaBeouf.
Rats.
Rats do like holes.
I like this from Yuri, though, because he's found a little hole. Oh, no, dear. Alexi sniffed him out. That's a ballsy peek from Art. Goes for a re-peek and is punished for it.
Oh, Monty thought he had a chance.
He thought he saw a gap to exploit. Still kind of a weird mid-round about to go down here. So 2 AWPs. Valda's got a cool little lineup to the front of long. That'll get K-Serato. That's just going to keep K-Serato locked in place, maybe with Vinny.
Yeah, it's really smart because now they know. They pretty much know now they're going to get a 1-on-2 at the B site.
Yeah. They have to be quick about it, though.
Yeah. Oh, they're super worried about the aggressive push. They can't spend that much time actually clearing this area out.
They can be quiet from now, though, right? Staying loud, staying at the moment all on to Gary. Is it Gary? Okay, we'll just say Gary, whatever.
Run with what your heart tells you.
Yeah.
And that's an easy pick off.
Bomb's still going to go down, though. Slight chance for some, maybe?
Maybe. He's got a flash. He can just throw it high if he wants to get out. But instead, he does manage to make it out to Monster. That's huge. If he wants to wrap around short, he does. There is a smoke and a kit, though.
I feel like he needs to find 1 frag pretty early here.
Yeah, he's kind of screwed now. They've got another smoke on. There's already 1 on short.
I've seen so many people spam the diffuser through the smoke.
That's true. That's true. No, if he ballsy, he's going for lineup.
He's got lineup.
Oh. The pivot right there. Good job.
A lot of players have got it practiced now.
Yeah.
It's not going to screw that up. They've got a good feeling for it. Didn't always used to be the case. I feel like a lot of people would lose the bomb in the smoke sometimes.
Oh, the insta-buy out of Valdi. It's going to be a scrappy buy, but they can afford one more.
Big Gary picking up the AWP.
They could probably actually buy for the rest of the half based on how the round wins went.
Yeah. Loss bonus kicking in.
Yeah, because now their loss bonus is high and they're on side.
Yeah, and they're only going to get bomb plants.
Yeah.
Like, at some point you'd assume, and even if it doesn't, you can get Galils and just run at them. Rough times being a CT in the stage. I mean, Furia's economy for how many rounds they've scratched back, not looking super solid.
Oh,
damage.
He knows his lineups.
That's
man.
nice.
Yeah. He knows he's just going to be peppering at legs.
There's some absolutely dirty angles you can take as a CT on Overpass B site.
That was
like so much stuff you can stand on and lean in towards that. I feel so terrified every time I'm near that monster area.
That could be the perfect timing as well. It's going to force them forwards. 2 of them are going to commit on this one, and MBK's already gone down. Come on, Issa. What you got?
Okay, they've gotten 1 wide swing. I'm not sure if they are aware of it. Oh, okay, I know they definitely are.
This looks so rough for OG right now.
This is not winnable.
Everything just kind of halted to a grinded to a halt. There we go. Still damage being done here, though, from Valde.
I feel like they had success at A in the early rounds, but that success was due to the fact that they were getting picks at B, which they're not getting anymore. So I don't know if they're going to switch it up and start going A just right off the bat, but Furia is clearly playing a little bit more passive, and it's working out.
See ya.
Confirms it.
6-6. Reminder, this is Overpass. Next map being Nuke. This one picked by OG, though.
Isn't it Inferno next?
I mean, that Inferno's. Inferno, Nuke, Nuke, Inferno.
So OG chose Overpass. We're actually getting to see them play almost every map this week. Like they're just trying it all. We've seen them play Nuke, Dust 2, Mirage.
Not Vertigo, at least.
Not Vertigo yet.
They played Cash at 1.2.
Threw that in there just for
him.
It's wild, really.
Trace just lying.
8 map pool.
No one could contest. You had the deepest map pool.
They actually didn't decide to force up on this. Well, they could have. You liking that decision, Sean? Not going for the Galils? Because you still have a shot, like a shot at making this pretty painful for Furia to the point where they would actually have to eco one more or go back to eco before the half is over.
What's that, not buying Galils here?
Yeah, because now Furia's going to be able to buy it for the rest of the half.
Yeah, I think we might see more of that next year when teams are a little bit more comfortable with the Galil. But right now, I don't really think...
You'd rather go rifles until lose a round.
Just familiarity. Alex, we've heard a lot about the players in the new maps like Vertigo, Cash, and just like adding new maps to the game. What's it like as a caster with a new map?
Yeah, it's like at the moment it has got its faults just because everyone's doing the same thing, so you fall into a lot of the same, like the routines are so familiar that you just end up going. And so we'll see. It's like you're basically just talking. I decided that the way to cast Vertigo is different to everything else. You no longer talk about the T side, you talk about the CT side. So you talk about how the CT side is dealing with the utility and what they have left.
That's interesting.
But all still on the A site.
Yeah, exactly.
All be very.
It's about like playing for the retake. Do they want to go through middle? How quickly do they establish their flank? It's all about what a CT are thinking.
How does it feel though when you have to cast an app so recently thrown into the pool that you don't necessarily have like the map or the site names locked out? You know, like the callouts.
Dude, I mean,
just make stuff up.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Is it just seems so difficult.
To be fair, I played a ton of Vertigo with Chad and Henry. Like when we had like a month off or like 2 weeks off.
But you kind of get the.
So I just use our own calls. I'm just like goblin boxes, snipers,
yeah,
elevator.
I think you called like the one angle like a Chad angle, like the SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, that would be a great name.
There's a lot, so you kind of just apply your own, and then I ask players as well for like this. Like if they're listening to their comms, Liquid gave me lane. I'm using lane now for the scaffolding space.
It is kind of funny though because in many ways you shape the callouts of what the majority of players are actually calling it.
That's a cool idea. I like that. Yeah, that's true.
Start calling everything machine.
Just machine in 8 different languages.
There are some callouts I use for matchmaking that I can't use for casting as well. Like
like what?
Like the overpass pillar. I mean, I've always called it dildo, but I really I really can't say that one when Guardian gets a 1v5 from there. Guardian around dildo gets one. Another one.
The Spengler pole.
Yeah, I think actually that was used like in the early days of CS:GO when Inferno still had the light pole and pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that slipped out a couple of times.
For sure.
Same thing with the ladder room on Mirage, which had a different name.
Lots of different names.
I know DJ and Heather, I'm sure, huge fans of Vertigo.
Yeah.
As observers.
The two
just love it.
Just love it.
Now they have 2 maps like that. They get to have fun on Nuke and Vertigo.
Yeah, the double layer, double trouble.
I actually never really thought about how much confusion there is when a new map is in the pool, because the observer is on a completely different page than the caster.
Yeah.
And like seeing the
players also don't really know what's going on. Literally no one knows what's going on.
Just understanding
what little bit of action do we show and talk about to the world.
Yeah.
That's wild, right? Because I can tell this like from when I was observing, like in 2014. The fact that if you have a new map, like Overpass, for example, being thrown in, you don't know the contact points, really. You don't necessarily, like, this is not there's no common angles, because nobody's kind of figured out what they're doing.
Or the pacing of when contact happens, right? How far can you go before contact occurs?
Underpass battles or something, you're like, it's really just like mashing buttons and hoping for the best.
Last round of the first half of the first map of our 3rd series here today. And there goes Gary. He really hasn't been like struggling as a coach standing in for his team. He's been like consistently delivering a appropriate amount of frags.
Mr. Harvey Dent here.
Yep, we do have Greer lurking around the set as the amoeba that he is and presents himself in real life. Welcome back, Henry Greer.
All right. What are we doing here? 7-7.
Henry,
who's going to be taking this one, boys? Who's going to be taking home the goal? Sean, what you got?
Well, OG started off really hot. It was actually 6-2. It's not looking so strong since then.
Since then, however, things have started to fall apart.
Montu.
a quiet side.
Yes.
Not the most fun he's had at this event so far.
But why are their expectations so low for OG's CT side? I mean, I feel like surely the coordination on the T side would be much higher.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually think... I know CT side can be confusing, I guess, to play as a new team, but I would have expected more woes out of their T sides, for sure.
I mean, before we go to what is going to be the CT side of OG, I think Henry has a pretty good rendition of the movie Happy Gilmore.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh!
Where he's singing through...
I'm working on it, though. It's kind of in workshop right now, so give me, this half to work on it.
Okay.
And we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be Day 3, CS Summit 5, and the two teams playing right now is...
OG
and
FURIA.
And we'll be back after this break. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you after this.
All right, hello and welcome back to what is the start of the second half here in the first map of the series in between OG and FURIA. It's 7 in the first one.
It is an 8 for FURIA right now. They swap over to the T side, however.
Yep.
We are going to see quite an aggressive approach towards the long area of Overpass here. We'll see whether they can continue with this fast pace, get it done, get the result they're looking for as FURIA. Remember, playing with a coach up against OG, the newly full lineup. We're going to prove themselves here at CS Summit 5, Day 3.
Thank you very much, Henry. We will continue with the audio descriptive version of Counter-Strike commentary, in which case we just describe exactly what you're seeing. If you have your eyes closed, you should be able to visualize what I'm telling you. So it's the pistol round of our first map here on Overpass, and the Ts have gathered towards toilets at that 1 minute mark, releasing just about half of their utility. They rain on towards their A parade. The CTs, however, are poised to receive them. The first contact occurring towards Optimus, and that has gone in favor of Man2. Finally silenced by Yuri, but it's NBK from Bank who has been providing some fantastic pressure. Excuse me, it's Long, where 4 frags did occur, and a 4-man standing victory for OJ. OJ. Good shout out to him. Good to have him, of course, on the top of the mind, tip of the tongue.
Hello there, Twitter
hello?
family.
There we go.
OJ.
Yes.
He
Oh,
recently
it's
bourgeois.
Twitter.
50% right.
Yeah.
So I don't know where these glasses came from.
I think NBK was the only one that had a spot to stop that hit, and he ended the round with 4 kills. So
Yeah.
that was all him.
I feel like I can see the future with these bad boys. Just kidding, man.
This is a single flashbang, and they're looking for a plan. This could all come down to Issa, and it's over. There we go. Problem solved. Yuri's going to have a real good go of it.
Damn.
I'm really kind of upset that the players haven't changed their pins back, and they're all just using the Operation Phoenix one. I'm like,
It's kind of boring,
come on, man. Get
You
creative.
can at least put a 10-year coin in there. For
Yeah, but like you've been to like majors and shit. You've got like the Cobble one. That's a cool pin. I use that one.
Issa's got the major pin.
Okay.
I guess you need to
NBK
place
too.
that up to a
You wanna
certain
see?
point, right, to get the pin?
I would, dogpile on them with you guys, but I'm kind of in the same boat
You're
as
an
them,
Operation
actually.
Phoenix guy?
Oh.
I do not use my major pins for some reason. Don't know why.
To not
Actually,
get recognized or what?
Yeah, I alias when I deathmatch. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to ask, like, what's your fake nick?
It's just a bunch of @ signs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, for anyone in NA, finding an guy dominating on deathmatch, you know who it is.
Mine's James Blunt.
James Blunt.
You got James Blunt, James Bong.
Yeah.
What is Chad aliasing as these days?
His is just like a
Zed.
combination of random letters.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's like an URT kind of thing.
ZXCZTV.
Yep.
Y. Yeah,
It's very
just a
incognito.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's the way it be, you know?
Trace's
do
logo.
be like that.
Trace's logo is a Subway logo that says Datway instead of
On the account that you'll
Subway.
never see me log into. But yes, I do Smurf from time to time, mainly all the time.
But not that.
Yabba Dabba Doo.
This is going to be a real spicy contact walk,
Ooh,
and I reckon
has
Balde.
so much to do.
Nah, he's going to get all of them. Watch it. So they all shoot Alexi first, and then he goes, brah! Never mind. I've changed my mind.
Nice.
It's actually Alexi who's the hero of this round with his MP7, no less, because he's dead, and
Jeez.
everyone's dead. Okay,
On to?
it's over.
Yeah.
Lovely little catch from Vinny on the jump across as well.
It's crazy because even though Valdi sees the shadows first, players are so good at trading out that wood position these days that I just never expect that player.
You never
to
see a
get.
multi-kill, do you?
No, never.
Yeah. It has to be like in combination with like the perfectly timed flash or something for
or
a
like
monster.
getting a frag and then somehow your teammate gets a kill at sandbags, so you jump away to sandbags.
Or like some of the teams bitches out.
Yeah.
They don't actually commit.
Really, a lot has to go right.
So I just got a whiff of what was being brought into the room. I'm
Ooh,
not
I
sure.
can smell food.
That is the halal guys.
That's my go-to.
That's
Boys,
Sean's actual.
That's my jam.
Henry chewing on his fingers now, nearing the food. Actually, is kind of strange, but there he is nonetheless.
I reckon FURIA win this round, and it starts with Art. Gets the first into Issa. This is Alexi's own smoke. He plans to... oh, is he... He's got a lovely little gap he wanted
Rats.
him. Yeah,
not
that's
known
fun.
to use their hands
To eat like raccoons.
Yeah, they have
Rat can-
claws, so they do have to bite their claws off.
They do. They've got long nails. You have to cut them if you're looking after rats. I gave my rats a couple of toenail clippings over my couple of years with them.
They seem very small, though.
Yeah, they're little petite, but they're scratchy.
No, I mean in terms of like how the precision you have to cut them. It seems like
Not
it would be
That's a big round to
a
win.
microfocus.
Yeah, you have to kind of you
right
just kind
back.
of like squidge them out.
Huh.
Tiny little fingers.
Hold on to the op as well, and became managed to salvage that. It's good.
I like that it seems like OG can hang when Mantu isn't having a good game.
That's a really
Right.
good point. That's a lesson we haven't
Yeah.
really seen yet. We haven't had to see that yet.
Yeah, I feel like all the games, they played really well is the games he's played really well.
Touche.
So it's nice to see him not have an
But
off game. And
I would bide your time though, because like this is like CT side overpass. If let's see if he can kind of shrug off a terrible T side, because this is
That's true.
this is where you would expect him now. It's like round 5 rounds in, he's got his AWP. If ever there was going to be a time for him to kind of inject some energy and some of his take on it, it would be here. NBK is kind of screwed here. It doesn't look like Fury going to slow down. If he gets one, no, can't even. Mantu has to step up. Already plucks the first, and actually, I think that was a little bit of a whiffy smoke.
Yeah.
It's on the fly, very fast thrown. So of course,
Felt like they were accelerating on him.
when he was on the couch yesterday, he said he was actually a secondary opera in his previous team.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
interesting that he's
It's
been
pretty
given
crazy.
that job now.
So now he's playing with these guys, which probably seems like a bit of a dream, right?
Oh yeah.
And he's now the primary opera, which isn't even his role.
like what he signed up to do, actually.
Yeah, and he's doing it really well.
I think if you get an opportunity like that, you just say yes to whatever you're asked to do, right? It's like, yeah, we need you to, be main opera. It's like, I've never touched an opera else, but I'll do it. Just gonna hang in there and hope for the best. Ride it out.
2 versus 3. Mantu. Here we go. Continuing to step up to the plate. Time has passed, and it's going to be pressure on Furia. Gets pushed up, though. And so Yuri locked into 1v1. This is about to happen, and Issa will bring home 11 for OG. That's not OJ, that's OG. Another good game from Issa as well. He had Train. Fantastic performance in the previous game versus Virtus Pro. So the fact that he's now performing in the absence of Mantu shows that we've got a little more diversity in their firepower. That was a conversation we were having yesterday. Like, where do the big fragging performances come from? Who's going to be the stars of this show? And the answer can't be Mantu, right? It just can't. It can't just be Mantu.
Well, it shouldn't
That's
be.
an MP5.
He shouldn't have that much pressure on him, right? Yeah, it's an
Rare,
MP5.
you don't really see many of those.
Really don't. Isn't it just objectively worse, like numbers-wise?
Yeah.
Because it still does a trick
It's a
versus pistols.
Nostalgia thing.
Like,
I think
I couldn't fully buy into the nostalgia bit of it because it had a silencer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that
Sorry,
abrupt
guys.
laughter.
Really.
Sean actually
A dog literally came into the studio.
Stella, go away!
Shit
Come
right
on!
right in front of us.
Damn it, Stella!
Oh. Well then.
whoa, dog, go, get out of here.
Whoa, why did you kick it,
kind of
Alex?
Dog was that? What the hell?
JK.
There's a car
Never
hitting brakes
happens.
outside.
Oh man.
K-Serata, however, with 9 HP, doesn't have a chance at this round, so this is going to be OG. Looking to... I mean, if the fact that they could win a diverse set of maps here, they won Nuke, we've seen Train, now perhaps an Overpass against some Tier 1 opposition, but admittedly with a couple of caveats. Of course, Gary, the coach, standing in. He's still fragging, though, like right alongside everyone else. You haven't seen the complete, the usual coach effect.
OG's in a really good spot right now. They have a couple of MP9s. They can play loose this round. They have money in the bank. Even if they were to lose this round, Furia down 3 T side.
How different do you think the timeouts become if you have to have your coach play? Like, how much does his impact lessen in these timeouts from just standing behind L5 normally?
I'd imagine Art is still calling the vast majority of the time.
Yeah.
But the camera. Thank you, Zeus, dropping
man.
off a phone cord I gave to him yesterday.
Oh, that's what that is.
Back into the games, though, of course, it is going to be round 22. And a quick extinguish of the Molotov to feign some pressure, but Furia, they're all going down. And look at MBK. This is going to be a real interesting one, actually. Does get a couple of frags in favour of OG as they continue to extend their lead. There's not really many options for them. Gatorade is going to just band with the brothers. They're going to go for a bit of a B take, and all kind of hanging in the balance of Issa and Valda's MP9. And I think he's going to go in front of it. Art's going to bring the fight to them. Well, no, they've lost. I'm afraid that's the end of that.
Issa taking K Serrata down will leave us into a 1 versus 4 with the bomb in hand. Jonathan Garrett's getting a good giggle out of the misery that Furia finds himself in currently. Not really sure why that is, but have you ever pistol whipped someone, Halvor?
No, I haven't, Trace.
Oh, all right. I'm curious.
That's it?
Yeah,
That's all you got, Trace?
That's what you have?
We're not on camera, so
Oh, okay.
luckily,
I think that's good.
probably for the better,
Yeah,
probably for the
definitely
worse.
for the better.
But I can put this disguise on, and then
Nobody will recognize you.
13-9. OG finding footing here.
This is the match.
This is
This is
pretty much it.
That's all
They've
she
not
wrote.
gone all in, though, so we'll see one more buyout
my.
Furia.
The early pick through Monster.
Montes, yeah, he has been turning it around on the CT side. What, he ended his T side with 2 frags? Was that what it was?
We had 5 or something. Not sure.
Not a whole lot, that's for sure.
Say it again, Halvor.
Dare you?
Got you trained.
Double dare me?
No, I'm kidding, dude.
K Serrata is on his own again. That's the typical structure at the moment for Furia. They have already got 2 rifles, and one of them, the best one, is K Serrata in tow. So he's going to be a little late to this this fight. Mantu, he has managed to find more frags this half. Since he got the AWP in the 20th, these last couple of rounds have been laden with a couple. Oh, actually, he's baiting in so nicely. They aren't ready to handle that, but 1 for 1.
Oh, my God. He
I'm not
almost had
complaining.
to.
I feel like that was best case scenario for Furia.
Yeah. And still, I think the best case scenario here is a couple of kills. It's not even that.
Wow.
It's just going to be the 14th. They didn't fully invest though, so they're going to be coming into this round with like what, probably 2 decently utilized weapons. Yuri's going to just go full everything.
Mantu really turned things around.
Yeah, he did.
Yes,
now
sir.
11 frags now.
Caught up to Alexi.
Yeah. This is a very different OG than what we've seen today, huh?
Completely like a reinvent, like not reinvented. I mean, it's been a day, but
Re-energized.
it does seem like they've got some more belief in themselves.
Reinvigorated.
Yeah.
You do. I mean, they should be getting significantly better, obviously, with each practice day they have.
Yeah.
Getting the reps in. Brand new team. Get that experience under their belt.
New teams do have a pretty good track record at summits, though. If you throw it back
Yeah,
to
they actually do.
last summit, right, with Vitality, that's kind of where they started their run.
Yep, that's true.
Who knows if that's what's in store for OG as well. Obviously, there's going to be a Christmas break, but it's more time to potentially practice.
They beat Liquid at that event, right?
Yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
finals and ENCE as well.
Yeah.
The entrance of Zai Wu into the scene fully.
Not so easy for ENCE these days, is it?
No, might be easy for Alexi though. Eventually, this game is looking rather comfortable at the very least for the time being.
This round in particular is kind of Furia's last chance, though, so they have to confirm or commit towards one of these sites. They've already got the man advantage, and now they just need to twist the knife a little bit. I like that Alexi's bringing the fight to them.
Look how close he's getting. Oh, my
Damn, Alexi, Aching Bolt almost fully back, especially if he puts that smoke out.
Smoke.
Did he get the info? He did. He knows this one close. Now he's going to bring the fight to Gary. Gary gets him. Still have that man advantage, but it's just keeps getting traded back and forth. They still haven't committed to the site. Do they really want to go back to B? It looks like they do.
How quickly do OG latch on this
Can
though?
Valti even make it back in time?
I don't think so.
I feel like he can't.
They
Yeah,
haven't
it's
even
too late
moved.
now.
Yeah,
I
they're
like
gonna
the
be
fact that
planning.
Art's hanging back as well. Like, there's no retreat option for OG when the bomb finally goes down. Okay, yeah, Tim actually aggressing, I'm not so much a fan. I kind of figured he would just chokehold him
Yeah,
inside the
especially
A-bomb
given the
site.
fact that they just got the site for free.
Yeah,
He knew that they had to both be there.
it's
It's an interesting decision.
Let's see if he gets punished for it. Yuri is kind of in like the game 1 spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't really lose this. They just have to ignore it. Unless Valdo had hit the most ridiculous flick. But yeah, no real chance for this one. Serato gives him the fight, but Furia take the win. That was do or die, and they do. That's my analysis.
Serato's up there. I think he's the second highest rated player in the event right now.
Second? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think it was like him and then just a bunch of G2 players, right?
Yeah, well, Hunter's right above him, and then, Kenny, Jax, Dominic.
Yeah.
The whole squad coming through.
All right.
Damn.
It's one outlier.
And then, it's your boy Mantu.
Really? That high up?
Yeah.
Top 6.
First big event.
Not bad.
Quiet on Overpass, though.
Wait, started quiet. He's getting into it now.
He has. He
Putting
really has.
in work. Like
Put
your
it
boy
in work.
ASAP Ferg.
ASAP. You know, I just learned what ASAP stood for.
As soon as possible.
Well, there's that version of ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So always striving and prospering.
Ooh.
I like that more.
Always striving and prospering.
ASAP. Anyway, yeah.
I think it's the same for
Rocky.
all of them. Rocky as well.
I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they all make music together, right? Technical pause, not something that you like to see from anyone really involved.
So no talky.
No talky.
Curious if the Fury players are going to lay down on the ground again. They did that like religiously.
What, during a tech pause?
Yeah.
Come
No,
on.
they did.
Yeah, they've
Yeah?
done that.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
I think it's Vinny who just like kind of like went into coma mode, so he just like leaned back in his chair and closed his eyes, and I think it was Yuri who just laid down on the ground.
Who's the OG's coach?
They don't have one right
Do
now.
they have
not-
one? Yeah,
they-
no, I
they
don't think
don't
they
have
have
one.
one.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, I assume there might be more announcements to come. Maybe they're still working on it.
Maybe.
You know, maybe that's the last piece of the puzzle. But for now, I mean, to be fair, they've already got like 3 in-game leadery brains already.
Yeah.
There's a lot of brains.
Like
around
Valda,
this.
NBK, and Alexi have all done it, and they're all, you know.
Maybe they just need like
They just need someone to just be like, this is when we're showing up to practice, and
I need a manager
this is
right
when
now.
we're
That's
leaving.
which they have one.
yeah.
think about maybe they should go the complete opposite way for a coach, right? So
They do have a manager.
think about
that's
the least likely person to ever coach, simply because he's the kind of player who just holds in W and shoots people. You get that guy as a coach. So you get like the opposite, the contrast of what you already have in your team.
Someone like maybe Henry coaching them.
Ooh, yeah.
But he's a wanker.
Yeah, that's
Henry
true.
is a wanker.
That's what they say. Down under.
Henry did have
In
a
the
very
upside down.
Henry had a good motivational speech yesterday.
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end of a couple of those. Yeah, they
How many times did they work out?
put a percentage on it, probably about 20%.
Oh, okay, that's a bit darker than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, success rate is not.
Usually that's because they only come out when it's like, you know, straight up
Impossible.
ass to the wall. You know.
Ass to the wall
Yeah, we're against the ropes. It's not happening, but he
Ballad
gives it a
by-
go anyway.
by Shakespeare.
And it does look like we're back on Overpass, and the tech pause is likely going to be pretty short-lived. In fact, I can see that the buys are coming in now.
Yeah, I think we have arrived back on Overpass. Alex, you
Like,
are.
I'm going to give credit where it's due. When the servers go down, they get back up real quick at
Yeah,
this
we,
event.
we get straight back into it. Don't
Real
we?
quick. So whoever's in charge of that,
Shout
A+.
out. Yeah,
I think that's
Matchmaking.
Efren.
no, I mean A+. We wouldn't be going down in the first place. I'll give him an A.
Ah.
Shout out to Efren. That's I think it's EFCN
G or something? Yeah, on
yeah,
Twitter.
yeah, EFNG. Anyway, yeah, make sure you guys give him a follow. Observer type.
Well,
Nice one, Trace. Yeah.
I'm sure
Why don't you go ahead
that
and
we
follow
can't
that
be. No,
account that
wait.
Trace
ENCG. If I had to think about it, ENCG. Does that sound right, Efren? If you're there, or if you're talking to us via proxy, perhaps to the Observer, a confirmation would be nice. Now, on the other hand, this is also still do or die time for Furia.
Yeah, they got the first, but this is the second step, and it would break OG down a little further. They've got a 3-man lean towards that monster fight if they were to commit. Doesn't look like they will, though. Ooh, I like that. Where's that off to? Serato with a nade to try and catch that short aggression.
Yeah.
I don't know about that nade.
Maybe if you threw it...
I think it's getting dark here in California. Or
It is getting a little past
hours.
dusk.
Sun's gone down, and Counter-Strike action is in full force.
That it is.
I'm actually kind of
Oh, he's going to get that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
you feel so safe when you're over there.
Oh, if he gets 2 here, that's enough.
Oh, you're right. That definitely was enough.
Yeah, the MBK Valde mop up right here is going to leave 2 players alive for Furia. And, well,
it's a double wrap.
Vinny really getting it done there with a double
huge.
kill of his own.
He knows
And
where Mantu
the
is.
third. AWP coming through water.
Okay, Mantu. I like that you gone for the M4. That's the baller move. They're low.
Oh.
Yeah, I want him to go back to the op.
He's just
You
gonna-
want him to save?
He's
or?
out.
No scope clutch on Nuke.
Yeah, that was nuts. Looks like he's playing the long game, playing the percentages. And what AWP skin is that? Because I'm going to buy that one. That's the pretty one. That's the most pretty one I've seen in a while.
You don't like the wildfire?
No, it's just overused, man. What is that called? The Atheris. I need to upgrade my graphite. You know, I've been living in the past, man.
Graphite.
I've got a hyper beast and
Blech.
graphite. That's
Ew,
what I
dude.
want. I want that snaky boy.
You gotta get that Asimov, dude.
Asimov, dude. I'm not a UK Counter-Strike player. That's what they've got.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
You could go super retro, though, and get, like, the boom.
The boom. I do like the pink DD pat.
That's what I have.
Yeah, bro,
Souvenir
respect.
Escaris
Hey.
pink DD pad.
That's
Sean,
the one, man.
Sean, do you got an inhaler?
An inhaler. Oh my! I know exactly where this is going.
Because you got that ass, ma. No? All right, fine. Forget you guys. What we need to pay attention to are the Betway odds. And Furia, well, obviously on the lesser end of that.
To a rather large margin. That's lovely from
Oh.
Mantu. He really has sprung to life. He's got to do a lot more, though.
He's getting a lot of those monster picks.
He's managed to fall back as well. Now his cronies can support him with their unarmored pistols, and things are getting actually really nice and awkward. They get another one here, Valda. Oh, if OG can just find one more pick. It's on Mantu at this moment. Maybe,
timing.
maybe
Oh.
the timing's so good, and Vinny is so cautious.
Bomb drop, though.
Jeez, they're being so annoying at site. Valde.
Around all these smokes.
Yeah.
Hanging on top of the box.
Valda's kind of out of this now, so Mantu's going to kind of just leave him on an
I think
island.
Mantu's holding his
He's
pillar.
holding short.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's moved. He's holding short now.
I think this kind of works. Though. Super awkward angle for Vinny. Still handles it.
He's so careful. Perfect play so far, even holding the monster cross. This, however...
Really hoping
He
to
really wants
get
to
the
get it
baited
right.
shot out.
Shoot, 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 shoot! You going to use his barrel next, or what?
This is so
Team
dangerous.
flash, that works nicely. I'm not sure if he even caught a glimpse of Mantu, though, so unless he fires a shot, it won't be confirmed.
You think Anders is pretty
I think he knows.
tilted right now?
No, I don't think so anymore, because we all know you can wallbang it
Which is like how you all bang it, though.
between the two.
Well, Minty's not going to go for it.
Needed
to hit that shot.
Yeah.
All right. Fury climbing back into this. Are we looking at an OT?
Smells like it.
Yeah? Some bonus rounds in there?
It's getting close.
Still some good money over
mean,
from
that
side OG, though.
Yeah, that was a save coming out of OG.
Yeah, there was only the op held on to from the previous round from Montu,
Furia can buy if they lose.
even without a bomb plant. Or no, well...
It'll be dicey, but
Yeah, Art's down to 0.
yeah, maybe not a solid buy.
All right, time will tell.
And when you see players do that, like what Art just did, all they're trying to do is just get a quick reaction of OG, maybe then smoke that Molotov out, overreact basically, use some utility. So that way later in the round, if they were to go B, it's significantly easier.
Starting to thin out here. 14-12. OG still in a decent position, but they lose this round. It's going to be a rough one monetarily speaking.
It's just 14-14. Let's see. How close will this game be? We saw long work for Furia.
A lot of things have been working for them as of late.
Where's the AWPing presence right now? Mantu's got that towards short.
They're like doubling up on short, but they're not going for control. Okay, now they're going for some map controller with this.
Yeah, this is going to be valuable.
Yeah, this should allow them to rotate a third player towards
Yeah,
A.
that's what Montu's doing now.
Yeah.
Especially given the time, right?
Here we go.
28
Now
seconds.
the steps start happening. Now the nades start getting thrown, and it's time for chaos. 20 seconds. Furia have not given them much time.
So hard for MBK.
Gets the shadow, gets the Q, gets the spray, and he continues into a second. He's done enough. With 15 seconds left, he can't really contest. Damn, a dink as well.
Oh, what
Damn,
a round,
NBK.
Oh, man.
Necessary.
The fact he gets a second one there is enough. Like, that's ridiculous. He gets another and a dink.
Well, they two-bulleted the guy behind him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Bruh.
25 frags.
He's balling. He's had a couple of maps like that here at this tournament, right? I want to say Train, even though they was that versus VP, even though they lost, but he was like nearing 30 or something. He got a Krieg pretty early on the CT side and just
Yeah, I
going
think
people.
you're right. Yeah, it was Train.
Yeah, old Nathan still knows a few tricks. Puts OG to 15. So they're at the very least guaranteed overtime here.
Hardly any utility right now in Furia.
Yeah, this is not the
Mantu
buy.
should have a couple of good shots this round.
Shoulda, woulda.
Coulda. This is super important for OG as well. Keep in mind, if they win this map, they're pretty much secure. They're into the playoffs.
Yeah, they are, right?
Yeah.
100%. Okay.
Also puts more pressure on Furia. Obviously, they have one more series after this one versus Mal Sports. Not an easy opponent. But
That was a rough spray, Gary. I tried to hold on to it with you, but that was a rough one. Nonetheless, 3v4 does set us up for a situation here in the A bomb site.
Wow. I cannot
Pretty
believe
good
you won
shot.
that battle.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That don't help, though.
Damn, that seemed like such an unlikely round for them to win.
pretty much everything they needed to happen from their two
Yeah.
weapons came through, right? Quesarado, or
The entry
obviously
frag on Mantu.
yeah, the double
was
kill from
huge.
Art, and then the follow up onto site from Quesarado. Staying alive, at least, Furia are. And naturally, the buy's not going to be looking too pretty. I'm guessing there's not going to be a buy at all
No.
from OG at this point.
Should be
but
safe.
Yeah.
So that's the 4 of the last 5 for Furia, but this is going to go all the way down to the wire. They can't really invest into this unless what? Issa and Valder are going to... So Issa could drop 1. Valder
They could get like pistol
could have
half on
3
a couple
rifles.
players. Their loss bonus is good enough. They should probably take a timeout and think about
How
what
to
they're
do it.
buying. Yeah.
Not looking likely. Nope.
Did you take the Magic 8 Ball?
Or just a timeout. I mean,
It's just enough. I mean, Valder didn't
Yeah.
treat himself.
You can tell whoever called probably said buy down at 2K.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the maths checks out.
Yeah. And Valdi might be saving for an op.
I've seen rounds 1 with less,
it's true.
but it does require a little bit coordination. Alexi has a flash. There's no way they don't check this corner. Always thorough, but still, 1 for 1. He's going to take that all day of the week. How deep does Fury go for this long search? He's going to look at least. He's definitely having a look. He's definitely having a look. And this could be a deagle bullet in the head. Oh, he's got friends. And now they're like, nope.
Run, run, run.
Nope, 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 nope.
Abort, abort, abort.
This could be a chance for Mantu, though. If he gets the second, gets the timing. Oh, okay, so I sussed him out. Alexi,
Oh,
though.
this is scary.
This is powerful, but they likely are going to check Gary. Not the first, and not quite going to get the
Oh my
second.
God.
Bomb down. 30 seconds. They can at least get someone perhaps rotating in already. Issa is there, and Valder had the shot. That was a real opportunity.
Needed that one big time.
Really need to hit those.
He will get a gun out of this. Ultimately,
ducks out?
so will it be a bomb plant for Furia.
All right, they're happy with it.
Yep.
That's honestly the little thing. Gary just bunny hopping through, jumping, probably saved that from being very dicey.
Yeah.
Because that was definitely double kill potential if he's
Yeah.
not doing that.
If you're being honest with yourself here, Sean, if like when you were playing Overpass and you made like a late rotations back to B, how many times did you check that corner? Like out of 10? 3?
I think I would probably check it just because you don't really have anything else to look at.
You're not afraid of like somebody wide swinging on a monster?
No, not really like late round. I guess in like the Krieg AUG meta, you'd be afraid of someone holding feet. But no, I think probably like jump across, like clear that, jump across, and then you clear the guy holding feet from water, and then you're good.
All right. Safe approach. And we'll see if OG can hold on to this, or if it's Furia going to be safing in an OT at least.
Getting closer and closer, aren't we? Ooh, how about that?
Oh, is he going to use that?
Special tricks. Maybe not even necessary. Or intentional. We don't know.
It all comes down to this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on the edge of your seat, will this be OT? Furia have managed to get themselves a lovely string of rounds, like 6 of the last 7.
Love this push. If there's a guy in that corner, he comes out. Easy
Then
kill
you
for
swing
this
on
player.
short. Right, I see. That's
Usually
nice.
there's a flash though.
I heard a flash pop, but it didn't sound like it was there.
Yeah, there's normally a flash
Right,
right above
over.
where Is looking. Yeah.
Well, Furia, luckily no one was there, period. Looks like they want to go towards A.
Oh, this is hard to get more than one here for Nathan. He will have some degree of an advantage if that smoke is plumed in time. He should come out.
That's going to have a gap, isn't it?
Big
Oh,
ol'.
yeah.
Looks pretty big. I don't think they saw him, though.
Jesus.
Never mind.
Either saw something or had an idea at least.
Yeah, Mantu's going to go for some
Wow.
close quarters AWPing. Does
Oh my God, he's getting closer.
continue to push out. Whoa, I'm not sure if he got the right idea there.
That's where you see the
That looks
gap really
promising.
thing.
Boop.
Here we go.
Dunks on him now,
3v2.
2v3. Kesara, if he goes down, it's going to be all on to Vinny for the clutch to stop Overpass going the way of OG and adding another map to their successful pool.
Chef Vinny not in the clutch, and that's going to be a map for OG. Good stuff there by them.
Good energy in the back as well.
Yeah, it's true. A
That's
lot of
it,
energy.
yeah. Oh, that's definitely some energy.
There was a thrust or two in there.
Yeah.
Curious what would happen if you put Jax and Issa on the same team at some point.
OG. There's always
Some love.
much love when we're watching OG.
Physical love. And it is,
Sometimes
of course,
emotional too, Alex, but
you know, some people are more physical people. Some are more emotionally driven.
I mean, everybody's got their own,
Oh, so there's food here now, guys. Do you need any refueling? Should we go do that?
We should
It's
have
not a bad
break.
shout.
All right.
Maybe grab some food and
Yeah.
then come back.
So the players are going to go take 5. We are probably going to go ahead and do the same. It's time for snacks, and we will be back once we are refueled, regenerated, and ready to talk to you about map number 2.